Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Minus the Rumors podcast for June 9th, 2016, the week before E3. I am Zero the Unwise from Zero Plays Games, also known as Ed here at Minus the Rumors, joined with my co-hosts, Ziploc Bob.
Hello.
Crimson Rose.
Hola.
And Angry Hippie Lady.
Hello.
Look us up on YouTubes here. All our links are in the description. So we have a big news show tonight. Starting off with, Pokemon. Pokemon is big. Pokemon is huge. What is there, like 770 other things now? Something like that?
Along those lines.
Somewhere in the 700s at this point.
721, I believe. Yes, 721 Pokemon currently, and we still have Sun and Moon coming probably later this year or early next year, right?
Yes.
Well, recently, in Japan, where Pokemon is from, over 500,000 people were chosen to cast a vote for their favorite Pokemans. And we have a list of the top 100, but we're going to cover the top 12, and they might be a little bit different than what your top 12 are. Crimson, what's your favorite Pokemon? Entei. Mine? Yeah, mine's a toss-up. Like, my favorite Pokemon would probably be... I don't know. Milk Tank. Currently. Bob, yours?
No love for Mudkips.
Bob loves Mudkip. Hippie?
Charizard.
Well, in Japan, the number 12 out of the top 100 of the 721 Pokemon, Eevee. Number 11. Can I get a drum roll? Mewtwo. Number 10.
Yay.
Zygarde. Number 9. Milata. No, I did not say that right. Meloetta. There we go. Number 8. Rayquaza.
Rayquaza. I don't care if I'm wrong. That's how I've always pronounced it.
Number 7. Genesect. Number 6. Hippie's favorite, Charizard. Number 5. Sylveon. Number 4.
Pikachu.
Number 3. Number 3. Mew. Number 2. Arceus. Number 1. The number 1 of 721 Pokemon in Japan. Japan's favorite. Ladies and gentlemen, Greninja. That's right, the Ninja Frog. Ribbit.
I don't even know.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Frogs.
It's definitely much different than what it would be over here in the U.S. For sure.
Viewers in the chat, if you want to real quick throw out your favorite Pokemon, I know Scion's here. There might be a couple others. Type it on into the chat, and we'll tell you if it even places on the list. Mind you, there's only slots for 100, and there's 721 Pokemon currently.
Right. I would like to point out that Magikarp is 91 on this list.
Magikarp is on the list at number 91. My favorite of the starters is not on the list.
My favorite isn't on here at all.
Same.
Yeah,
Like,
Gyarados.
I love Gyarados because I like the idea of, like, you know, the Chinese fable of the carp, if it goes through this waterfall, it'll become a dragon, and that's why. And it didn't make it.
The majority of all these are legendary or mythical, and there are a ridiculous amount of legendary and mythical Pokemon, and it is the majority of this. It's the over majority is going to be legendary, mythical. Then it's going to be your starters, and then evolutions, and then it's just kind of random stuff.
Oh,
There's like 9 evolutions.
Scion says he likes Lucario, and I do believe I remember seeing Lucario on here. I know
Number
my favorite
15.
legendary Raikou is on the list at number 98.
Yes, Lucario is number 15.
Lucario
See, out of the
at number
legendaries,
15.
it was the legendary bird Pokemon that I liked.
Legendary
Zapdos?
bird, Zapdos, yeah.
Articuno. Which is actually number 53 on the list.
Zapdos is number 62. Hey,
Moltres.
Ditto's on the list, guys, at number 57.
Is Moltres on the
Snorlax.
list?
Snorlax is 52. Oh my gosh.
I have not
Jigglypuff.
seen Moltres.
Jigglypuff is number 49.
Alright.
What about Rattata? Nope, Rattata. Dang.
I thought you just said Hakuna Matata. I was so confused for a
No.
moment.
No.
Hey, it's not as bad as me when I was a kid. I thought it was Rattata.
Rattata.
Like a machine gun.
Wait, it's
Rattata.
not?
No, it's Rattata.
Oh.
Tatas.
Yeah.
Where is Lugia's on here, which is a shout out to Baby Lugia, and then
Lugia
Umbreon,
plays
which is
high.
like my second favorite. I don't see it yet.
Umbreon is on the list.
It has to be.
Umbreon.
But
Let's-
yes, this is definitely much different than what, say, a top 100 of the U.S. would be. But
Umbreon is number 76, right underneath Blastoise. Now, mind you, Squirtle did not make the list at all.
It's a turtle with a tank. How cool is that? Come on.
Empoleon
turtles
didn't
on their
make the
own
list.
Are pretty cool. But it's a turtle with a cabbage on top of it.
Piplup made the list.
Now, I may be wrong, but I think when they originally released the games, it was green and red in Japan and red and blue here in the U.S. So,
Mhm.
The full story is you had Japanese red and Japanese green. Then they made an enhanced version called blue. What we got was blue redone twice over with the red and green placements of types of Pokemon. And the version of yellow is unanimous as far as how it's programmed minus the language differences.
regarding that, that may be a reason why Blastoise and Squirtle takes such less love. Where probably if you did a top 100 in the U.S., Venusaur probably isn't making the list. No
Right.
love for the grass starters.
No, there is never love for the grass starters. This is America. We either kill it with fire or we drown it.
We do not whip it. Whip it good.
All right.
Moving
But
on.
we all know E3 is coming, folks, and this coming week, and we're getting this flood of trailers for people to get hyped over. And Square Enix has released a trailer over a remake, which is no big deal, but they have made a new Final Fantasy game, which seems to be reaching out to more of the younger crowd with its combinations of character design. The World of Final Fantasy trailer was released on, I believe, the 6th, and either the characters will look like a normal Final Fantasy character as far as like how long their arms and legs and how big their head is, or you'll have pop vinyl versions of Squall, Tifa, Yuffie, Cloud, and Kefka, and the rest of the guys. And it's so weird, but so adorable that I want it. But we did get a release date with the trailer. It's coming out on October 25th for the PlayStation 4 and the Vita in North America.
Did you just say Evita?
The Vita.
The Vita, not Evita. And so it's not coming out on a musical that was made into a movie starring Madonna.
No.
Okay.
We're not talking about living La Vida Loca here.
Okay.
But
Speaking of trailers that have come out, well, it's halfway through the year, guys. We are halfway through 2016 already, and I'm telling you, the weeks are flying by. 2016's top video game trailers. So far, we've got a top 10 list. Top 10 list already.
Notice, quick disclaimer, the top 10 list is based on number of views.
Number
not
of
how
views,
well
not
it was
number of,
received.
not, yes, exactly. Number of views, not how well things are enjoyed. Coming in at number 10. The trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 3, the Awakening trailer. Beautiful trailer. Had 2.8 million views. Coming in at number 9 with 2.9 million views. One of the biggest games of last year. Fallout 4, the Automatron trailer.
Yeah, one of the expansion packs.
Yes, one of the expansions. The first expansion. Coming in at almost double that views at 4.3 million. The second expansion for the same game, Fallout 4's Far Harbor trailer. That one, I'm telling you guys, the nips know. And when I watch a video game trailer and I can cut through my shirt with the nips, that's a good game. And it's a beautiful trailer.
You are no longer ever allowed to tell me that I'm not being PC enough.
The nips know, Bob. The nips know.
Yes,
Jeez.
this is the standard that we rank and rate all things with
Yes.
NPR.
It's
Do
0.
we go by a nipometer or is it called a nipometer?
We're still working on it. Anyways,
on a scale of,
folks.
on a scale of,
We will get the trademark.
oh my gosh. Coming in at 4.7 million views at number 7, MLB The Show's 16 Get Famous commercial. I don't even remember seeing that one. At 5.2 million views, Overwatch's short Dragons. That was at number 6 on the list. Coming in 8.
If it's an animated short based off the IP, does that count as a trailer though?
Yes. Because it's video game related, pre-release. At 8.4 million views. 8.4 million views. Now, you know, there were 2 of them that were well loved, and then there's one that was hated. Number 5. The trailer showing the starter Pokemon for Sun and Moon.
hype.
Hype. I like the little seal one that everybody hates. No love for him. What was his name again? I can't even remember anymore.
Puplio.
Puplio.
At least it wasn't Seal.
Seal.
Just misspelled.
SEEL. Seal.
We made a Seal Pokemon.
This is our.
What do we name it? Seal.
It's
We're just going to misspell it.
Go
Puplio.
with the fire cat.
Puplio. That's got to be something lion. Dog lion? Puplio?
It's a play on the. Anyways, yeah. Go ahead.
It's a liger.
Number 4's Doom Fight Like Hell Somatic trailer. Comes in at 8.5 million views. That trailer was beautiful. Once again, the nips knew. At 16 million views and taking the number 3 spot, the Gears of War 4 Tomorrow trailer. Beautiful looking game. Beautiful game. Can't wait. At number 2, with 25.1 million views, the number 2 most disliked video on YouTube, just behind Justin Bieber, Baby, featuring Ludacris. The Call of Duty Infinite Warfare reveal trailer.
I'm offended.
And
I actually enjoyed that song.
and at number 1, with 34.6 million views, the game that had to remind everybody that there was a First World War, Battlefield 1 reveal trailer.
Wow. Okay, the trailer, I'll admit, is fine and dandy. But we almost didn't get this game because EA said, quote, We don't believe the younger generation even knows that there is a World War One, no less a World War Two, or even a Vietnam War. And my immediate response, knee-jerk response on this one is, Dice, did you just admit that you're trying to market your M-rated game to kids?
No comment, sir. No comment.
Yeah, I sent him the email. I haven't got one back. I've actually got an email back from my mayor about our city flag quicker than I'll get one for them. But yeah, like, honestly, this is just a fact list based upon views.
It is.
In my opinion, it doesn't mean that these trailers are the most viewed of this half of the year, not the best of the half of the year. Because honestly, if you want to go off the best, there's some trailers that I'm just like, I want to buy this game now, and that weren't on this list, like the Kingdom Hearts 2.8
Right. Now, mind
HD collection was pretty fun to watch and stuff like that.
Right.
That didn't make this list because not a lot of people know about it, but I think it was really interesting to look at.
Right. Now, mind you, this is based specifically on views. Got nothing to do with the actual reviews of the game or anything like this. This is views of the trailer. And based on view list of the trailer. In a press release, Google has said that more than 144 billion, with a B, minutes of video games and live streams are watched on YouTube monthly.
Good Lord.
How many man years is that?
I couldn't even begin to do the math on it. The
Man years. Instead
this
of dog
this
years?
top 10
No,
list.
instead of man hours, man years.
This this leaderboard on YouTube for the spring of 2016 for YouTube gaming has over 70 million views with almost 2 million hours watched. That is just insane metrics, guys. Right. And when people tell you video games will never get you anywhere, let them know that you can show your emotions through them. You have friends. I mean, they might be internet friends, but, you know, we all friends here.
Some people don't consider that like a real friendship.
It's not a
But
real
anyway,
friendship,
we're getting off topic. We should get back on the topic of video games.
Yes.
I don't know, Doom.
Video games are doomed. Okay, let's get on that topic.
How doomed we all are to stay on the internet forever. But anyway, Doom's multiplayer is finally getting some little TLC that it's in desperate need of. Apparently, they have had some issues with cheaters and also with people just joining random games and screwing everything up. And so there's going to be some more information coming out at E3, at Bethesda's E3 showcase on Sunday at 12 or 7 p.m. PT. But they are working on it, thankfully. So those of you who play Doom, you can finally enjoy your multiplayer experience with your friends, hopefully.
Now, mind you guys, you will be able to watch a majority of E3 right here on Twitch, starting Sunday the 12th. It's Twitch TV, and then under the directory list, there will be a game called E3, where you can watch live streams from E3. Just meant to throw that in there real quick because, you know, it is E3 week.
Yeah, I quickly calculated the years worth of content watched. 273,972 years worth of content, worth of game videos and live streams viewed every month.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, with the hundreds of thousands of people that watch Markiplier videos or Jacksepticeye videos, you know, it really doesn't surprise me that is reached a month.
Or considering how much you live stream alone, Hippie.
Yeah, well, like, just in my analytics, it's like 9 days watched each month or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So you're doing your part,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's so. One moment.
What just happened to
Bob
your
is
voice?
Bob is dying. It's okay, guys.
It's easy. We killed the Batman.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, what
It's
the
like-
heck, man?
Hashtag
I had a
Bob died.
Flim Jim coming up.
Oh,
No,
Bob.
Nothing major. Anyways,
Speaking of E3,
Anywho, hi, I'm here. We have.
he
I
has
have
a story.
the 16 most anticipated games of the E3. So quickly gonna run down that real quick. So with number 16 we have these in order? Excuse me? Please? Yeah. Alright.
I don't think it's in any particular order.
No,
It's
it
just
is. It's
like-
backwards. Strafe, Pixel Titans. I don't really know anything about this game. It looks indie-ish.
Pixel Titans does?
Yeah, it's like Doom with roguelike elements is how they word it with procedurally generated environments. So
Oh,
From just the screen cap, it looks like a.
it looks like a Halo rifle.
It looks like a late gen PS3 game graphically, with like, but as Quake Arena.
Mm-hmm.
next one we have Yuka Laylee from Playtonic. So it's a platforming adventure. Similar to Donkey Kong Country and whatnot. So
Same people that made Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah.
They just changed their name because they're no longer with Rare.
right. So it looks like a cute, fun little game. All right. Next we have Vampire from Focus Home Interactive. This game looks beautiful.
It
I
really
must say
does.
this. So, it's a role-playing game, and it's 20th century London that's been devastated by the Spanish flu and vampires. So, I'm okay with this.
This looks
If you have-
beautiful, and I'm going to add that to my let's do this list.
Right,
Mhm.
I really do want to play this game. It just looks aesthetically pleasing. Plus, Spanish flu, London, 20th century, vampires. I mean, you just got the good start there.
I am excited.
I would be excited just about the vampires.
Right, I mean,
I love killing vampires,
British vampires.
especially if they sparkle.
Yeah,
I really love killing
British
those.
vampires. No, forget about the sparkly ones. Just
All right.
I just love. Yeah.
So,
Anyways.
Turing Test from Bulkhead. It's a new project from Derby Studio, Bulkhead. It looks pretty good, and it's like similar to Soma meets Dead Space meets The Witness. So again, it's a video game that looks aesthetically pleasing. Not as good as the last one, but it looks, it has that good look to it. It's like a puzzle adventure.
Yeah, if it meets The Witness, it's definitely a puzzle-ish adventure.
Yeah, it's a puzzle adventure, and you're an astronaut in space. So, I bet it's going to be okay. It's probably the storyline's going to have to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Ubisoft. We all love Ubisoft.
Ironically presented by Tom Clancy's Ghost.
Right.
Bob. Too
was
soon,
awful.
Bob. Too soon.
Too soon. So I don't feel like I have to explain warp this too much. There's drug lords and there's fighting and exploring and dirt bike riding. I mean, I don't have to explain.
It's a
this
Tom
game.
Clancy
It's an
game.
open world shooty bang bang game.
Yep,
Right,
open,
I don't
open
need
world shooty bang bang. If you've played one, you've played them all.
Right. Recore from Microsoft. So another interesting looking one. It's a one woman and her android dog.
So it's hippie.
Yes.
It's the angry hippie lady story.
oh well, it's gonna be really boring. I'll just sit in front of my computer all day.
I expect this to be Let's Played by Hippie.
I will.
And
All right,
Zero's going to buy
so-
it for.
Next we have Nio. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce the developers.
Koei Tecmo.
Tecmo. So this is samurai action RPG. It looks good. The graphics look decent enough. Can't really go wrong with a samurai action RPG. They're relating it to being a cross between Ninja Gaiden, Dark Souls, and The Witcher 3. So I'm expecting it to be really hard, long storyline. I don't know anything about Ninja Gaiden, so. All right, so next we have an obvious one, Mafia 3 from 2K Games.
Yes.
Right.
Finally.
Even I'm a
He
little
is
excited.
excited, and I just suggested him playing Mafia 2 recently. So
Like, the graphics for Mafia 3 look so amazing. And it's made by 2K, so it's going to be
Right.
so amazing. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5, I thought, had it peaked, but this game just looks...
Right. So a little bit about the game. It's New Orleans in 1968. It looks beautiful. It looks better than GTA 5.
It
if I have
really
to
does.
Say.
It really does.
So I don't have to go
Yeah.
too much into the game. It sells itself.
Mm-hmm. You ever
Lego
play a
Next
2K game
game-
at 4K?
the
Right.
series has waned
Interesting.
on me personally, but I'm still somewhat excited for it to see what they do with it.
Right. Next, we have Lego Star Wars Force Awakens from Warner Bros. Another, Lego game. Sells itself. Don't have to explain it. It's Star Wars and Legos.
Mm-hmm. It'll sell beautifully, and it'll probably play beautifully, and then copyright claims on all the things.
On all the things. Now, this
What-
is the one I'm most excited for. Legend of Zelda Wii U / technically the NX, but... So, this is going to be the next title in The Legend of Zelda. It's going to be our first real open world one. Their previous ones you could do a mini order, but this one's a little bit even more so. It looks amazing. Right now, they've kept a lot of the details close to their chest for a couple years now, and we're finally going to hear all about it at E3. This is the game they're going to focus on. They're really not going to be talking about a lot of other things, at least on the console. So, Kona
Yes!
from Prabble, whatever, is a game I'm personally really excited for.
Yes. Yes, I am too.
So it's a mystery survival adventure. It's set into a snowy 1970s northern Canada. So they say it's like a cross between Alan Wake and The Long Dark, and I'm already sold. I want to play it.
I really want to play it too, because the Long Dark's starting to get boring.
Right. I enjoy this kind of games, anyways. Dishonored 2 by Bethesda.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
want it.
Right. Again, I don't have
want
to tell you anything about the game. It sells itself.
It's
Yeah,
the
if
only
you
games that
enjoyed
you
the
actually...
last one, you'll
Yeah.
enjoy the next one. But for those people
Right.
who haven't played the last one, it's a nice mix. It's like BioShock with a wonderful stealth element.
It really
And even
is.
That's extremely dumbing it down.
It is. Instead of a magic hand or what do you call it, a mana hand, you've got a sword hand and a gun hand with Dishonored. It's beautiful. You shoot
Kind of
or you
sounds
swing.
like Bioshock Infinite because you had the melee thing and then
Mhm.
you could shoot too.
Mm-hmm. It's exactly like that.
Okay.
Dishonored was great too for it.
Right. So, Detroit Become Human from Sony. So this is going to be a Sony exclusive game. The game looks beautiful.
No.
They went past the uncanny valley into that point to where it actually looks good again, because it looks almost perfectly photorealistic.
Right.
No.
Like the blemish, you can like in the photo I'm looking at, you can see like the little things like little blemishes on the face, where I'm just like, a lot of money got put into the art department.
Now, Sony's really getting good at their mocap stuff.
Right.
You got Beyond Two Souls, that's straight up, you know, Ellen Page and stuff like that. And I know we're not rolling Image on here, but is that J-Law?
Not sure.
Like,
Not sure. But a little bit about the game. It's a there's intelligent human-like androids, and they're looking for acceptance and meaning. But they're probably going to find tragedy, and there's going to be quick time events. So it's a game. I'm very excited to see Let's Played. A game looks beautiful. We're finally getting to the point where games actually look next gen. They actually look beautiful.
That's Valerie Curry.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have 3 more. So, Crackdown 3 by Microsoft.
And it'll be an exclusive for them, like the other Crackdowns.
Right.
It looks beautiful.
So, it's
It
a
looks
super
fun.
destructive open world. Basically, destroy all the things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like destroy all, shoot everything, blow up everything, blow up the. And when I say everything, I mean the enemies, the cars, the buildings.
It's it's completely destructible terrain.
Kind of the game I kind of can get into.
It's the type of game to where when you have the stressful day and you want to blow up, just get rid of the place you work at because you're tired of working there. Like, I'm going to blow up a building in this game.
Right.
I have
All right.
And now I am on the watch list.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and the last 2, the 2 that always take 1 and 2 every single year for some ungodly reason.
Mm-hmm.
Call
Because
of
all the
Duty
dude
Infinite
bros, bro.
Warfare from Activision.
Mm-hmm.
So, Call of Duty Copy and Faced.
Mm-hmm.
And Battlefield 1 from EA.
Yeah.
So, that's that.
Yay.
More
And
shooty
remember,
bang bangs.
everybody's anticipating Battlefield 1, yet we almost didn't get it because somebody said, oh, wait, kids won't buy this.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of something else that's not for the kiddies, we have an official announcement of Injustice 2 and a trailer. We don't have any hard dates. We just got a trailer that gives us nothing but CG. But the funny part about this is now GameStop isn't allowed to any launch party sort of thing because one of their employees kind of let the cat out of the bag before NetherRealms was ready. Graphically, it does look great, but other than that, Ed Boon is just kind of like, GameStop? No.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Fruit Ninja is
Yeah.
apparently much more popular than any of us have anticipated it would ever be. You know, I remember when it was on phone and stuff like that. Now you can play it on Steam, and it's going VR. Fruit Ninja is going VR. And it's even getting a PvP mode. It's also getting a live action movie later this year or next year. But you will be able to play Fruit Ninja very soon on your Vive, or Oculus, and PlayStation VR and Google Daydream.
I have 2 things I would like to point out about them making a live action. One, if they don't use Asian actors and actresses, there's probably going to be an uproar. And 2, there's no way it can be good.
There's a Fruit Ninja movie. It's based on ninjas that hate produce.
Do they have scurvy?
I don't know. We don't know.
Ninja pirates confirmed.
It might be loosely based on. But yeah, there's a Fruit Ninja movie coming.
Like, they had the Battleship movie, and when I saw it was coming out years in advance, because I always check for movies coming out years in advance, I was like, what in the world is this going to be? But when it actually came out, it was... it had decent storyline. It was very, very loosely based on the actual game, and it had a very attractive
Cast.
cast. So, I mean, that they may be doing the same, loosely connected to the game, have an attractive cast, and hopefully it's good storyline.
I'm waiting on a live-action Tetris movie, a live-action Paperboy, live-action Marble Madness.
Ask and you shall receive.
Eventually.
And
Speaking of receiving,
Yeah, it's after only 2 months of 1.9, we're looking at 1.10 in Minecraft, and it'll hopefully add a little bit more spice to the game. But they are adding polar bears, which looks super cute. And they're adding zombie and skeleton variants, the husk and the stray. There's an auto jump option that will kill us all. And there's a bunch of other stuff like new blocks that, I mean, I never expected to see. I don't know about the rest of you guys. And, well, of course, Herobrine has been removed.
oh, is that why 110's coming out? Because
they didn't do it the last one.
Yeah, you know, he just keeps coming back. But I think they have it this time.
Maybe.
okay, maybe.
Hopefully this is the last time because it's scaring the kids now.
Don't go to Vegas and place bets on it.
Yeah.
But the update, I basically have stopped playing Minecraft due to 1.9. I may come back to it at 1.10 because 1.10 is shaping up to be good. So either way, I'm enjoying my little break from it. Either way,
You know, I played Minecraft last night. Some modded. I was on Sparkler server last night. I don't miss Minecraft.
I miss CTMs,
right?
but vanilla Minecraft, I don't know, maybe 1.10 can bring that spark back.
I
mean,
doubt it.
I want to see the polar bears. That's about it.
It's
But
lost that loving feeling.
Until you
has.
find out they're an extremely hostile mob with like 60 hearts of damage, capable of two-shotting you in diamond armor.
I don't know. My main issue with Minecraft was the fighting mechanic. Like some people, there's like one person I know that loves it.
Well, they didn't get rid of the fighting mechanic for 110 though.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I know.
yeah. Scion says it right there with that line of chat. Slams my table. Fudge this. After he found out there's a new Five Nights at Freddy's sister location game.
Yep.
Like, why,
Wait,
guys?
you're just now finding out about sister location?
Oh, they
I
have a
can't tell
toy
you-
line now.
I can't
Yeah,
tell you how many
here's the
people
thing.
have asked me to play that.
Do you know what
stupid
I
game.
want? You know what I want for a game? Tell me how this sounds, guys. Everybody close your eyes. You put on your Vive. You hit new game. All of a sudden, you look at your left arm, and it's reptilian. You look at your right arm, and it's reptilian. You look down. You've got great big legs that are reptilian. You look behind you, you got a long spiky tail.
Godzilla the game.
And you realize you're Godzilla
I
in a
wanna be a
destructive
T-Rex.
terrain world. Oh. In downtown New York.
I want to be a T-Rex because I want to have little arms.
I mean, that would be that's my idea of things that we need. We don't need Five Nights at Freddy's 90. We don't need Fruit Ninja movies. We need
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the first Five Nights at Freddy's because it was creepy and it had atmosphere and you had a story you had to dig for. And my initial reaction when I think I found it on DeJora or something was, is that a horror game with Chuck E. Cheese animatronics?
like
I'm interested.
Well, the first
And-
one I was interested in because it was different.
And the first one I was cool with. It was the second one when it's like, this guy has made a lot of money. He can now, take the time and make a better game. And now it's the same thing. Then the third one, I was like, nah. The fourth one was like, oh, you get to move around in this one and you're not at a location. You're in your room. And I'm like, okay, cool. And no, it really just felt the exact same again. He's
you know
not
how
innovating. So
how long before we have a not a minus the rumors? Jeez.
Minus the Rumors, the movie.
That would be amazing. We'll just call it Podcast the movie.
Yes.
Like, no, how long before we have a Five Nights at Freddy's live action movie?
Oh, it's gonna
Or-
happen.
You know it's going to happen, and it's going to be terrible.
There's
It's
musicals
all going to
on
be.
YouTube.
It's all just going to be CG.
The musicals are actually pretty good though. Sometimes
I
it'll-
like the epic encounters or whatever.
It'll be
random
like-
encounters.
It'll be
Random,
like
yeah.
it'll be like a found footage movie. So you're looking through the eyes of someone who's sitting in an office,
They're just wearing a GoPro.
and
because-
they're watching security cameras, and that'll be 2 hours of that. Night 1, night 2, all the way through 5 nights. It'll be terrible.
Hey,
Let's get on to tech, guys. Can we get on to tech? Because this whole
Let's get
video
on to
game,
tech.
this video game thing, and if we don't get something good out of E3, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna go do my laundry. I need a towel.
honestly,
So are my
E3 means
tears.
almost nothing to me anymore because it just feels like a bunch of empty promises. But
I have a feeling Lynn's is gonna like this next piece here. For $850, low price of $850, you can get the new iRobot Foldamate, which, if you can, piece out the name of it, Foldamate folds your laundry in less than 1 minute. It'll do most kinds of laundry, by the way, like pants, shirts, towels. Can't sort and match socks. It doesn't fold underwear. It doesn't do bed sheets. But it can do pants, towels, shirts, your basic laundry. It can load 15 to 20 items at a time. Takes about 10 seconds to fold each one, steam it, scent it, and sanitize it. So beautiful. The machine comes programmed with the standard fold. Your typical fold for a pant, a shirt, a towel.
Right.
You can purchase additional folding styles through Foldamate's internet store. I've got a bunch of friends that posted this on Facebook. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta get me an $800 laundry folding machine here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But what about an electronic dog bone that could keep your dog entertained for the whole time that you're at work or school or whatever? That would be way better than any kind of laundry machine. I don't know about you guys, but I would love that. And it's completely gonna happen. So there is like I said, an electronic robot dog bone that will help your dog get all its wiggles out while you're at work instead of sitting in a cage sad and alone. It was fan funded on Kickstarter. It's already made $70,000 out of the 60,000 goal. And there's different settings. You can hide little treats in it and it'll run away from them whenever they find it. Or, and you can set it to your dog's play style, and it's completely just 100% amazing. And you can make it work for whatever dog. Apparently there is even a setting for skittish dogs, which is amazing because I have a skittish dog. But
yeah, see,
we don't know how much this is going to cost, though. That's a problem.
there's one.
If
like,
it's
different models,
it's
there's one that has a hardtail,
Mhm.
and I could see you using your app that it comes with to use it to flick things, and I could totally see me putting a pretzel on it and seeing if I could flick it into my mouth.
Now, I see me torturing the dogs with hide and seek mode. There's a fetch mode. But as far as cost-wise goes, I mean, if everything on it is replaceable, I would imagine it's probably going to be about $120 to buy one because parts for it should be cheap. I mean, it is a dog toy. Dog toys
And
need
I mean,
destruction.
that is the starting out price too. Like it'll go down over time, I'm sure, like any other technology.
Right. But I mean, it's app-based. Obviously, if there's hide and seek so it can detect your dog's presence, I don't know if it's going to come with like a collar. If it comes with a collar, thing.
That's gonna make the price go up too.
Yeah, if it's got like a Bluetooth dongle so that it can detect how far your dog is from it. Yeah. Did you tell them about the convenient, what we're predicting is a snuggle mode?
Oh yeah, for the skittish dogs. I kind of mentioned it and then skipped over it. But yeah, so if you have a skittish dog, apparently there's like a snuggle mode as we're calling it.
What you do, Bob?
Ow. My vape just fell over and
Bob is
got
broken
my
again.
thumb.
Hashtag Bob did it. Good job, Bob.
Good job, Bob, once again.
But yeah, I don't know what this is gonna do, but we were talking about it beforehand, and it was like, what if it just like cuddles up to your dog to slowly just get it used to the toy?
Bonding mode. That's what they're calling it. And
Oh,
they're
yeah,
saying
bonding
on their
mode, but
Kickstarter
snuggle
page,
mode is so much cuter.
the GoBone's proprietary bonding mode ensures even the most timid dogs gradually fall in love with the GoBone. Yeah, and we're predicting it like comes up to your dog while it's laying down and just kind of cuddles with it. Like that's why I'm thinking it's got to have like a Bluetooth dongle that goes on your dog's collar.
See, I've actually driven stuff up to my dog before, and she gets up and runs from it.
Well, that's the thing.
So-
Like if your dog
I
is
would
laying down,
chase
it'll
the dog with
probably
the thing for hours laughing.
I would.
watch it slowly go up to your dog.
Then the dog slowly get more and more tense.
No, like slowly, like, come up to the dog and stop. Or, get close within 5 feet of the dog and just stop. And if the dog doesn't move, it comes a little closer. And, every time the dog runs away from it, it goes, okay, I can get this far. So that time it'll go to 5 feet and stop. And then wait even longer. Or it'll keep pushing that boundary,
Mm-hmm.
But,
Then the dog just attacks it.
and now you've got a dog bone that can play with your dog, so you don't have to. You've got a laundry machine that folds your laundry, so you don't have to. And what's next? Sit back and watch Netflix? What happens if you need a beer or something like that? Some cold drink, a icy beverage.
You train the dog to go get your beer for you, and then cars start driving themselves.
Oh yeah, cars drive themselves now too. I forgot about that.
Right. Yeah.
With flypaper stuck to the front of them
Yeah.
for human
Soon
incidents.
we won't have to do anything.
All while they hum. I'm waiting for the
I
Google
want
car.
them to hum a song. Like, can that be the next thing they teach them?
I
to hum
want a
songs?
Google car to be driving down the road humming Lowrider.
With someone stuck to the hood going, "For the love of God, help me."
It's like, for the love of God, somebody get me off this thing. I'm going to have this song stuck in my head for weeks.
Oh, no.
Shut up.
Los Angeles just bought 100 BMWs for their city workers, mainly police department. 100 BMWs sounds pretty luxurious, right up until you find out they're 100 i3 BMWs, which are completely electric cars. They're saying, these cars are built for this. It's a choked, congested concrete jungle. We're gonna use them. We're gonna use them with detectives and police staff, not really for patrolling, but let's say places got to be followed up on and stuff like that. Reports have got to be followed up on. So you got people driving and they're sitting in traffic, burning gas. They're stop and go. That's perfect for an electric car. There's zero emissions. They're going to use this lot of 100 to see just how much they how much money they save. They're predicting that the entire fleet will go 10,000 miles per car per year. So, it's pretty good mileage. And chargers are being provided by a company called Greenlots. And it should save huge money on the tax dollars. And yeah.
I mean, it's really good that they're saving money on the tax dollars because, if you're idling in a vehicle,
Right, you're
isn't
literally
electric,
burning tax
you're
dollars at that
burning-
point.
You're burning gas, blah, blah, blah. And they've got a company that is, and they're actually using those tax dollars to create jobs because this company that's like, hey, we're going to supply all the charging and stuff for you, that creates jobs, which should help lower the unemployment. So it can be viewed as a good deal in so many ways. And hopefully it does scale up because it also lowers the emissions. And from what I've heard, I don't know personally because the only time I've been on the West Coast, I was in the Mojave Desert for a month, is that LA County does have a pollution problem. So that will help lower their carbon footprint.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Like, it's saving money long way around.
Yeah. But, now we've got cars that drive themselves, dog bones that tend to your dog for you. You don't have to fold your clothes anymore if you buy the proper stuff. I mean, there was a cartoon about not having to do anything called Wally, and due to Rule 34 on the internet, Wally plus EV makes Zenbo, apparently. Because I'm serious when I say it looks like you take the Wally, like
Wally's
little
head.
bottom half with the top eyeball part and mixed it with Eve to where it's an LED monitor and that's where the eyes and stuff are. But Asus has made Zenbo, and made the debut of the product at the Computex Computer Show last month. They've since released enough details where we can actually find out what it is in greater detail, which is it's a robot personal assistant. It, in short, but more specifically, it will be priced at $600, even though we don't know when it'll be available to your average consumer. And you can tie it to your smartphone, your Amazon Echo. It's compatible with the Google stuff, the Amazon stuff. So no matter what you run, it's compatible with it. But what does it actually do? Well, it can hear and respond to natural language voice commands, play music over high-quality stereo system, use facial recognition to take photos and videos, and video calls, function as a remote control camera monitor, hook up to all your smart home stuff like your security system, blah, 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 tell your kids stories and provide voice reminders, tweet, update status on Facebook, and God knows what else.
My goodness. That's almost too much. But so it's like an Amazon Echo with legs, right? Or a Google Nest with legs and a face. I mean,
it
can sync with them.
Since it can sync with both at the same time.
Since it can post status updates and tweet for you, it's hooked to a data network. So, I mean, does it have arms? Can it grab things? Can it grab things, or does it just walk around and look at you? Like,
it cannot grab me cake.
Yeah, that's the thing. If it can't go to the fridge, if it can't fold my laundry, I ain't paying $600 for it.
Yeah, but it can keep your kids out of hair, apparently.
Can it? Yeah,
Mommy,
exactly.
I want to hear a bedtime story. Zenbo. Tell her the story of the three little pigs. This is just awful.
I would feel terrible about a robot reading a story to my kids. Like that, I don't know.
Yeah, so do I.
That's something that you're supposed to do as a parent. That's bonding time. And also it teaches your kids so much.
But I could see this in households to where you have someone who they're not quite at the point to where they need to be at a nursing home.
Yeah.
but they do need a little help around the house, like when it's like, hey, they have trouble like dialing the phone easily to where they can use that and that sort of thing. For $600 and like have a semblance of someone around because their family doesn't visit them anymore. Yeah, I could see this.
I couldn't see
being
it for
like
$600.
Well, technology will get cheaper and cheaper to where, let's say, 5 years from now, this thing will probably be more like 300.
I could see myself I definitely want one of these. Like that would be super cool. Now, like I said, I wouldn't use the book reading part for kids, but if it could read any book, then I might use it for myself because sometimes I just like to sit back and listen.
Anything that's in a digital format, it can read it.
Yeah.
Right.
Awesome.
And it's got your card on file.
Can it take cassette tapes? No, this is not a Teddy Ruxpin.
You watch. It's got your card on file. It's watching your Netflix when you're not home. It's downloading. It's buying pay-per-view.
It sounds like a teenager.
Comes to the door and buys all sorts
it sounds
of.
like a kid.
It comes to the. It goes to the door, answers the door for you when you're not home. There's a little Girl Scout, and it buys Girl Scout cookies.
Only if it buys them mints.
It only buys trefoils.
Oh.
I like those.
Well, those are okay.
It doesn't buy
See,
Samoas.
I would use this thing for like the religious type people.
I would
Like,
use it for target practice.
Have you heard about insert religious figure? Vroom.
I would use it for target
Yes,
practice.
try to
and not
convert
much else.
this. If you can convert a robot, you got me.
If they can make it and grab an arm, if they can put an arm on it that'll hold a, 12 or 24 ounce container of something, I would use it for more than target practice.
If they can put a couple of arms on it that could spot me in my bench press, I'd be good with it.
Right. Like, I mean, I don't have a use for a robot that can talk and read but can't do things physically.
They could put the same API on a smartphone or tablet.
Exactly. That's the thing. They have the same API on smartphones, tablets, Google Nest, Amazon Echo. Otherwise, until it gets arms, it's just a little robot that especially with its facial expression, it looks like it would follow me around like a dog that's like, put me out of my misery.
I'd wind up punching it.
I would too. I'd probably kick its face right off.
No, I'd like full on Falcon punch it right between the eyes.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're running a little bit late, and we're kind of behind schedule, so we gotta get some moving along. I'd like to take a second though to promote Minus the Rumors' Twitter tonight. Come on, follow us at Minus the Rumors on Twitter. Follow us at Minus the Rumors pretty much everywhere. Honestly, you can Google Minus the Rumors and find us pretty much everywhere. Follow our player.me too. Player.me/MinusTheRumors. All right, on to entertainment.
That's funny.
The Killing Joke, guys. The new Batman animated. Coming July 25th. The reason we're covering it this early is because on Friday, June 17th, you can start purchasing tickets because it's only getting 2 showtimes. This movie will only be around for 2 showtimes on one day, and then it's gone until it gets released on DVD and Blu-ray.
Which will be around the same time, honestly.
Right, but
it comes to video on the 26th.
If you want to see it in theaters on July 25th, you can see it at 7:30 p.m. or at 10 p.m. You can buy tickets starting June 17th at the Fathom Events site. Now, mind you, this is an R-rated animated Batman movie.
Right.
Featuring Mark Hamill, also known as Luke Skywalker, the original Luke Skywalker, voicing the Joker.
So you have Tara Strong voicing Batgirl / Barbara Gordon.
Now, you guys might know Tara Strong. She's My Little Pony's voice.
Yeah. Also, Fairy Odd Parents, Princess Mononoke.
Mm-hmm. She voices Yeah, she voices. She's a
she's-
voice actor. She's gorgeous, but she's a
been
voice
Harley
actor.
Quinn and Poison Ivy and the DC superhero girls and Harley Quinn and other places. She's been a lot of things, and
But she's Twilight Sparkle. She'll
she's
always
Raven.
be. She will always be Twilight Sparkle.
She's Timmy Turner.
Mm-hmm.
But you also, for or for Bruce Wayne / Batman, you have Kevin Conroy, who was the voice actor in the original animated series. So they did make sure Batman and the Joker are people that we are used to, which I am very, very excited for, and I think that is a wonderful thing. The guy that got to play Commissioner Gordon, though, he's been in Twin Peaks, the TV series. He was Captain Pike in Star Trek. He is. That's also filming. But then again, he's also in a movie called Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
So, kind of all over the place. And, God's Not Dead too. So, again, kind of all over the place as far as the quality. But he was also Ed Baxter in Mad Men.
Well, there's been Stranger Things talked about on here, and there's also a show called Stranger Things coming to Netflix. The best way I can describe it is that it's very Stephen King / Spielberg-y. It's some of but back in their heyday. And it's going to be coming to Netflix July 15, 2016, so you have a little bit of a wait, sadly. But of course, it's going to be horror, and it is based in well, is it based or is it just a throwback? I think it's just a throwback to the 1980s supernatural thrillers. And there's only going to be 8 episodes in the first season, so you can watch that all in one day once they all come out. And I can't wait to watch this. It looks amazing. The trailer looks beautiful. It's just well scripted, music and all.
Tara Strong, she was Juliet from Lollipop Chainsaw.
Really? Mm-hmm. Awesome. I love that game. Mm-hmm. Mainly because it had a mindless self-indulgent skin if you pre-ordered it, and a Ash from
Right.
skin.
Okay.
Sorry.
Suicide Squad has officially been rated by the Motion Picture Association of America, guys. It's going to be rated PG-13. It's not getting an R rating in the theaters. There is still hope for an R-rated DVD or Blu-ray after, the theater run ends, but don't hold your breath for it. Mainly because the movie's not going to hit theaters until later this year.
I somehow doubt that even if we get an R rating 0, that we're going to see Harley Quinn's
No, I know.
Happy Twins.
No, we'll never see that. Oh, jeez, Bob.
Unless you watch another movie called Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, jeez, Bob. No, family friendly. Bad Bob.
That is family friendly. Well, dependent on your family.
Keep it moving.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, guys, for video game and movie releases, we have...
There's Kirby Planet Robobot on 3DS, June 10th. Just Cause 3, Land Mech Assault for PC, PS4, and Xbox One, June 10th. Elder Scrolls Online, Dark Brotherhood, PC, PS4, and Xbox One, June 14th. The Conjuring 2, Rated R, June 10th. And Now You See Me 2, PG-13, June 10th. Everything coming out on June 10th. If you
That's
like
tomorrow.
June 10th, great. Oh, that is tomorrow.
Right.
Well, in like 2 hours, it will be tomorrow, and all these things will be coming out on that day.
Yes.
So,
Midnight
and
releases.
Warcraft.
Woohoo!
Yes. Midnight.
Yes, Warcraft PG-13, June 10th. It's going to be amazing.
Right.
Alright.
Alright, so we've come to, yet again, the end.
My only friends, the end.
I did it my way. All right.
We
So,
almost did it, and we almost kept it under an hour. Almost.
as always, guys, this is the Minus the Rumors. You can find us on the YouTubes, the Twitters, the Player.me's, all the social medias. Just search Minus the Rumors. We're basically that everywhere. Be sure to check out. Go ahead.
You can still find us on Votable too.
Yes. Be sure to check out all of our channels. Zero plays games on the YouTubes and the Twitch. Bob on his Sequel
YouTube,
Syndrome?
Twitter. My channel's name is Ziploc Bob, but
Ziploc Bob on all the places. Half Art Gaming is Angry Hippie Lady, and then myself is Crimson Rose with the Z in the Rose. And we'll be back at 9 o'clock next week and all those fun things, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.